So thank you very much for having me again. It's actually my third time at Ecosummit. First time it was in London, where we were presenting a small team of Inven. We were at the beginning of our journey, and we presented our first deal, being Sonnen, and promised to do another deal before the end of 2015. Second time, it was Berlin, and we delivered on our promise and invested in Sunfire, presented even bigger team, we are growing, and introduced and announced big investment in Tado, 20 million euro investment. So the question is, what's going to happen today in Amsterdam? The problem is that we have a banking holidays in Czech Republic, so most of my crew just went on vacation. So I'm almost alone here, with the exception of Ivo and Vincent. So I have to do it today kind of on my own. So let's see how it's gonna play out. I will keep it simple for you guys and have one key message for you and one announcement. Yes, we do deals. The key message is that we at Inven really help startups. And I'm going to give you a couple of very specific examples how we do it differently than the other guys. And then there will be another deal announcement at the end of my presentation, so stay tuned till the end. Before we get to the helping topic, let me do a little bit of housekeeping, who we are. We are based in Prague, by the way, great city for closing parties. However, we do business in whole Europe. It's a European play, including Great Britain. We have 180 million euro to invest, from which we already invested around 32 million. Our sweet spot when it comes to deal size is between 5 to 20, but don't get us wrong with this Tado deal. This 20 million was very exceptional for a very exceptional firm. We are ready to go for smaller startup, smaller deals, even below 5 million if you get excited. Our key investor is ČEZ, which is actually one of the most profitable utilities in Europe, with assets in Central Europe, with one of the largest onshore wind farms in Europe. It's 600 megawatts, by the way. We have a great portfolio of companies. Sonnen growing 100% year to year, growing in Europe, United States, entered Australia, entering Great Britain. Tado being actually the only smart thermostat company which can actually read error codes of 95% of all the German boilers we all have in our households, and able to send you an installer before actually a big problem happens to you, and before you pay a lot of money. And Sunfire being the leader in very specific technology which is going to change the world, as Niels presented to us today. There's one very special characteristics for all three companies, and these are the founders and the management team. These guys have been chasing their dream from the very beginning, and that's why they are so successful today. Yes, we have a great team, a little bit weird. We are trying to, celebrate each person's individuality, and we make sure that even women who wants to have babies can work with us because their opinion really matters. Okay, so let's come to the helping topic. What exactly do we do differently compared to the other guys out there? First of all, we help to pilot. Secondly, we help to add sales to our startups. And finally, we help to network, connect them with the other investors and other startups. The picture on the slide shows you 600 megawatts wind farm in Romania, where together with Sunfire, we are working on a 300 kilowatt pilot, which is actually able to take the excess energy when wind is blowing and there's no demand at some specific time, and create hydrogen or syngas. So it's actually a very valuable exercise every wind farm in the world gonna need to solve at the end of the day. Our key investor owns thousands of miles of distribution network, which needs to get smarter to be able to absorb new renewable sources and so forth. So there are a lot of interesting opportunities to pilot your products and services. At the same time, we try to add sales, and we mean by that really connecting you guys with our key investor, making sure that you can grow in the area where chess is actually a very dominant player. So today, Sonnen is actually already selling in the Czech Republic, and Taro is finishing their offering to more than 3 million clients in the Czech Republic, another 3 in the whole region. And finally, we help to network. We are meeting around 500 startups a year globally, and you don't have time to see all these things, and we are more than happy to connect you with your potential partners. We're able to help you to set up a short list of potential acquisition targets, so you can not only grow organically but through acquisitions, add-on investments, and so forth. And there is more. Maybe one of the key learnings we have learned is that we encourage you, startups, to really pick your own investor. Make sure that there is a chemistry between you guys and the investor, because you need someone who is really understands your product, understands your vision, shares your vision, and really is able to help even at the bad times, not only good times. And obviously, keep your shareholder agreements clean, no rights of first offers and refusals, have all your options for exit available. And now the deal. We have invested in the fund. Now, the fund is called Environmental Technologies Fund. It's a London-based fund. Maybe you ask yourself a question, why is it that important for you startups? But there is a very important message for you. Through this investment, we became a member of corporate club with Bosch, Saint-Gobain, Singapore Power, Peugeot, and other big corporations around the world. So if you guys want to grow, for example, in Asia, and if you think that Singapore could be the gateway to Asia, we can help. So even though we are a European play, with this network and with this investment, we can help you to grow globally. So we have introduced Taro, obviously, to Singapore Power and as well as Sonnen. And so they are already, as we speak, negotiating potential expansion in this country. So that's the key message. Don't forget, it's not only about hard work, it's as well about fun. We hope that Inven could be a good partner for you. Let's have fun by investing together. Thank you for listening.
Stay here. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Congratulations for making another deal and announcing it at Ecosummit, because he's leading by example. Yeah? If you have news in your company, in your portfolio, come and share it, make it public, announce it at Ecosummit. We can benefit from it, and I tell you, you can benefit from it too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.